being high and meeting your higher self, or being influenced by your higher self, feels like looking into a mirror. Because I was looking at my own reflection just now, and I was scrutinizing all the blood vessels and color of the iris in my eye. And as I was looking at myself and rotating my head to see different parts around the eye, my vision was obscured by my own head. And so looking at myself so intricately really made me feel like I was a part of that thing that's in the mirror. And then you're reminded, oh, that's me, and then you internalize again. But the practice of being able to scrutinize and see yourself from an outside perspective, and you treat that with reverence, and you treat that with respect, and that's like someone who you've known your entire life. Because it is you. And getting to know your higher self feels like a friendship, that you're both just different parts of the same being. The other is just on another level, but you're both going along your journey, your life. So looking in a mirror has that kind of feeling. And I think the pleasure that comes from getting high and having these kind of epiphanies of things miraculously interconnecting in a cosmic and spiritual level. And the moments that make us laugh are the moments that remind us of this kind of interaction with ourselves, with our higher selves. And their interaction being, oh, remember that we are the same, and remember that we can connect. We're only just realizing it now. Like, we've been living like separate lives for such a long time. You know, this ego life, and then another life of the higher self. And then we come together and we're like, oh yeah, remember, we're connected all the time. We're one and the same thing. And we're laughing about it because we're just realizing it now. We're just really realizing it now. But we keep forgetting. And I think that's part of the fun of getting high. It's forgetting stuff. And then you realize truths like this. That our higher self is just like a best friend. That's it. Our higher selves are like our best friends. In a long-term scale, like throughout our lives, I think on a spiritual level, we are just starting to remember that we have this best friend brother, you know? We've had them, and we forgot that we were connected. We forgot about our friendship. And our friendship being this part of our journey, this ego journey. It's all self. It's all me. And we protect it and we fight for it. And it's just like this life journey of identity, of self, of ego. Next to our higher selves. And our higher selves, our best friends, a long-lost sister, brother, our compadre. Our higher selves, they've been on another journey. A journey we don't even know about. We were together, we did everything, but they've been on a journey. And we don't know about it because we're forgetful. We are self-centered. We are ego. So this is the lifestyle that we've been leading. And it's selfish. It's egocentric. And so we conveniently forget. We forget to check in with our higher selves. Because our higher selves has been on another journey. Not of ego. Not of self-centeredness and insecurity and pride. It's been on another journey. A more, truth-seeking, enlightened, hopeful journey of discovery. Discovering the whole world around us. What's outside of these worlds. What's outside of us. The forms that we identify with. So, this companion of us, called our higher selves, our best buddy, they've been on another journey, and we've been caught up in ourselves, our ego journey, this path, this challenge we took. And so our higher selves, we're reminded when we get high and when we get connected. We laugh about truths. We laugh about this, that we forget that our body is there. And we've connected, we've reconnected, and we're laughing because we're only just realizing now, we're only just remembering now, in that moment, that this, on like a cosmic scale, has been happening. On a, not cosmic, on a like spiritual scale, I guess. Even in the times that we remember and we connect about it and laugh about it, we laugh about our foolishness, our forgetfulness. We remember ourselves. Well, at least the ego self doesn't remember because they're too enthralled in themselves. And the higher self is laughing because the higher self knows that that's the nature of the ego. It understands more things deeply. It understands the nature of things. The higher self has been unraveling the truths in their own right. But because they are part of us, we are one. It's just like we are split into two. And the two have different personalities and different journeys. It's like, it's like an embryo splitting into two. And the cells, they all divide, they pick a side. And then you have two identical twins born from the same interaction. And so these twins, they decide to live different lives. One decides, I'm going to choose the lifestyle of ego. The consciousness of ego. So, the selves that are a part of consciousness branch off and they choose different directions, different experiences. One chooses the experience of ego, and the other chooses an experience of higher understandings. And so they go. And when they meet, they remember again. And I'm repeating because I'm forgetting, because I'm ego. But ego forgets. Ego gets distracted with his own reflection.